In this tutorial, we'll look at completing assignments from a student's perspective. There are a couple of basic things that happen no matter what the assignment is. You need to complete the assignment, and some samples could be a writing assignment, could be viewing a video, it could be completing an assignment in another site, ST Math, for example, or BrainPop, and then you turn it in and mark it as done. And sometimes you need to attach the work, and we'll look at cases where there's no work to be attached, where you need to create the work to be attached, and where your teacher has already started that document for you. So let's look at the first case where the teacher has not provided a file. It could be one, that there's nothing to turn in. The work is being done in another program like BrainPop or ST Math, or the student needs to create their own document or file in Google. Here's a BrainPop assignment where you're going to watch the movie on BrainPop and take the quiz. There's nothing to turn in. So all we're going to do is mark this assignment as done, and that's it. Again, we can always use the private comments if we want to communicate with the teacher. So here's what it looks like before. There's nothing to turn in. We click mark as done. You'll see no work was attached because none was done, and the status changed from assigned to turned in. So that's our first case. There wasn't anything you had to turn in. You just marked it as done and you move on. Let's look at a second case. This is where the student needs to create something in Google. A file, a doc, slides, a drawing, whatever the teacher has requested. So what the student will do is create an item from their Google Drive, whatever it is, a slide or a document. They'll open Classroom and view the assignment. They'll add that item that they made in the drive to the assignment and then select mark as done. So let's see what one of those looks like. Here's an assignment. Teacher wants me to finish these slides, but there's nothing up here with my name on it. So the teacher did not create a file for me. I have to do it myself. So I'm going to go to my drive. I'm going to create the file. And when I've got the file all ready to go, I'm going to go back to Classroom, click the plus, add or create, and then click mark as done. So I've made my assignment in my Google Drive. I click the plus, I added it to it. I click mark as done, and this is what I'll see. So it went from assigned to turned in. There's the assignment that I put in it. The teacher didn't make it for me. And as always, you can unsubmit if you need to make any changes. Right now, this document belongs to the teacher and I cannot make changes. If I need to make changes on it, I have to unsubmit. So that's the second case where you have to make something. Here's the next case. This is where the student completes a file that was started by the teacher. So the teacher made a file and shared it with the student, made a copy for the student. The student opens the file in the assignment, completes the work, selects that turn in button that says I'm done. They see a confirmation and they turn it in. So let's go through the steps. I can tell the teacher has made a file for me because when I open my assignment, there's my name, Cerebral University, on a document. I haven't done anything yet. It's just there. I'm now going to open that document. There's my name again. I'm going to finish the document as my teacher has instructed me. And then toward the top, near the share button, there's a turn in. When you're done, you're going to turn it in. Now you get this message that says, okay, are you sure you want to turn this in? I guess it's to make sure you don't turn in a document that you didn't mean to. You select turn in again, and then the work is complete. So we started here where teacher had started a document for me. I opened this document in Google Drive. I finished it. I clicked turn in 2 times, once on the paper and once in the confirmation. And then I'll see this. My document's been turned into the teacher and it's marked as turned in. Now notice you don't see anything different on the outside from this document to this document. That's because the teacher started this document for me. I opened it and worked on it, and I'm just sending it back to them. So just to review the basics, you complete the assignment, whether it's writing, whether it's watching a video, whether it's something in another site, whether you're making your own Google Doc or slides, or you're using one from the teacher. You turn it in, mark it done, and if you have to, you attach the work if needed.